How you doing, family? We down here in Hampton, South Carolina. JFG group. We on the move. We're down here to look at some land. This lady got down here out of Philadelphia, Miss Geneva. So we on the move. Come down here to help her and see what can we do about developing this land she got down here in the city of Hampton, South Carolina. We're about to go ahead and talk to the mayor, or at least talk to the building inspector down here to see how can we and what they're gonna allow us to do with this land to come back with commercial or residential. So you guys stay tuned. We're gonna be filming this all day long. Hampton, South Carolina. Nice little city hall, ain't it? Mm-hmm. How you doing? Oh, you see Robbie? I'm just trying to get some idea of what we can do with this.
Right, and these two lots are the ones we're buying. The soccer field comes on out here.
Okay, so they get through the soccer field by coming off Jackson Avenue right now.
Well, no, you come on down Elm Street and come in from over here on another road that goes back to that. But what the town is probably going to ask at some point is, you know, if we give 100 feet of this property here, can we get our soccer field property line comes in somewhere right in here, per se, you know, so could we continue that on into here?
I got you.
Because the two lots that we're buying, you know, we're still going to have more lot back here, but then that way, part of the reason they're buying it is because one of the lots is already adjacent to the soccer field.
Okay.
So if we can, you know, swap that one lot that's back here
with her
for more frontage, so that we can extend at some point, if they ever wanted to extend the complex, they could go back another 100 feet.
And that road is going to come out Jackson, come up into here. Now, who's doing the road? Is that something she got to do, or that's something that
the county has agreed to go in?
So that road would come in here and go up here, and this cul-de-sac would cul-de-sac back out there and come back down here, because that's not a road we came down.
Right.
That's a soccer field. They gonna come over and take half of this lot right here for the soccer field. So all we have to do, we'll come in right through here. Boom. Now, this is the other problem. When they come in through here, can we keep these houses here? See, because the problem is now he set these houses here without letting the city know the setbacks and everything. But they look like they're more than 20 feet apart. This one like is okay. That right there, I don't know. That right there, I don't know. So you gotta have 24, you gotta have 12 feet apart, and setback got to be 25 feet.
That's probably 12 foot apart.
No, 24.
I thought 25 from the yard.
25 from the yard, 25 from the yard, 12 apart. Yeah, that's the fire hydrant they put in there. But that just coming off the main road.
Go in and clear it.
Okay.
And push up a dirt road, but at some point she's going to have to pave that road in there, or you know, if it's just a private driveway. I mean, we don't know what it's going to be because we still don't know.
Well, that's why I'm here. I'm trying to figure out what the best thing that we can do with it.
You know, once we decide what exactly this is going to be developed into, I mean, is it just going to be, you know, what it is now? Is she just want to try to move in and let family move into houses, keep it all under one lot, or does she want to, you know, continue with her plans of putting, which, you know, the way I understand it now, she's not going to do that because the funding is not there. Right, she's out of money.
Well, that's where we come in at. You know, we're going to come in and try to see if it's something worth for us to come in and help fund it.
Right.
But it had to be something with some income producing for us to come in and do it. And that's why I was asking you on the phone, can it be income producing? I guess.
Well, I mean, it could be anything you want it to be because it's on general office commercial. I mean, you could turn those into office buildings if you wanted to. Now they would have to be brought, you know, brought up to code.
A lot got to be brought up anyway.
Everything would have to be gutted and rewired and all redone anyway on all those houses. So she's talking about you doing it and she's not moving into it or whatever.
That's one of the things we're talking about. I mean, and you know, possibly.
Because the last thing she came to the council, you know, she came to the council meeting saying, you know, wanting to move into this one now, and wanting to get power and so on and so forth, then we were like, well, I can't give you power on that right now because number one, I hadn't been back in it and I don't know what's been damaged and, you know, I
Let
need
me
to
ask
make
you
sure
this:
it's back up.
can any of this here go with like can you do like it we do in the cities? Can you do like the residential, like residential on top and businesses on the bottom? Is that
Yeah, I mean, as long as it's constructed according to the code.
right?
I
So
mean,
so
it
we
has
go
to be
back in with
sprinkled, basically.
we got a sprinkler system in it. So if you go in this unit here that she want to move into, can we make that? Can we make that commercial residential for her? So we can do the rest of it in commercial, or can we do it?
You probably could modify it. I mean, you know, it's just a single story dwelling now. I mean, you know,
I ain't saw it. I'm just.
you would have to build it on up somehow. I don't, you know, and it's just framed with 2x4 construction, so. So you could probably go up, I mean, you know, you'd have to have it engineered.
Well, that just coming off the main road from right down there to running the water down through here. But none of these properties have addresses. Because they don't have address because you don't have no 911 access to the property. Remember you asked me up top?
Yeah.
That's not a access road.
So that right there is really not a road.
It's not a road. See? So therefore you have no access to this property. So if anybody this lady right here gets sick, whoever living in this property, and 911 trying to find it, actually 13, the address for this, it's up there on that top road up there. All
The main road.
The main road, 1345 is on the main
up
road.
there by Bilo.
Right, and all this right here is supposed to be 1345. You see what I'm saying? Huh?
And so the builder,
Yeah.
and so the builder took advantage of the old lady.
Pull a permit to build this property. So you got to pull a permit, and when you pull a permit, you got to submit a plan of what you're going to do with the property. He didn't know. So what happened when he went down there and said, I want to pull a permit, they gave him permit to build these houses. But when the other building inspector came out and said, let me get addresses, you can't get address because this is not separated on the individual lots. How you going to get address for this one, this one, and this one if it ain't separated? You follow me?
So actually this is sitting on 3 acres.
Sitting on 3 acres with all 1 acre, all 3 acres. And legally you can only put 2 houses on one driller. See, they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
7.
Well, that little outbuilding right there. Now, what she can do, she can keep it the same and live in that house up there, and then get the access to you got to build a road back here coming through this way, and then all these.
But the city wants a piece of this back here.
They're gonna get a piece, yeah.
They're gonna get a piece.
Yeah, they're gonna get a piece because they bought the land. That's a soccer field. They bought this land. They're gonna cut it off. They're gonna get a piece.
And there's no way around that.
Oh yeah, they bought it. They paid $30,000 for it. So they doing her a favor on that end. They giving her a piece of land.
Given this property.
To give her access to her
and
property.
strip of property between here.
So they having her.
Definitely the strip of property between here. But there's a, South Carolina DOT has a storm drain right at the very end of that. And they will allow her to put another entrance coming in here if she moves that storm drain. If she moves it.
Right.
At a cost of probably $200,000, you know, because that's the main storm drain for that highway coming through there.
Okay.
So that's where she was kind of stuck. You know, she couldn't.
Well,
She still couldn't get in there. You know, we couldn't approve it even with the 25-foot strip and being given this, so that she would have it adjoining the road.
Okay.
The only way that could have happened is she had to have the entrance coming in.
Gotcha.
So the only way she could get the entrance coming in would be to relocate South Carolina DOT's, you know, storm
So
drain.
what you were saying, coming up the main road, you would turn down here. Can't
Right,
straight
you
up
could have
property.
come off the main road and turned down a private driveway coming through here.
Now,
But she's not willing to do that.
this here can't be used. I mean, we rode down. I mean, I'm just saying.
No, I mean, it's not a street. I mean, it's, you know, it's,
So are they gonna have to close this off?
my suggestion was that we close this off, but see, at this point, we're still on, you know, there's still some issues with exactly who owns that strip of property. You know, was it the same guy she bought this property from? You know, the way it's platted out in this right here, looks like it's part of a future street. You know, this is what she was trying to get at one point, and, you know, that would have been another purchase of property or something she didn't want to do, or how, or what, or he was not even willing to sell it.
He wasn't.
So, so that wouldn't happen, and that's, you know, again, Mr. Bowles, who was the guy who sold her this property originally, and was involved heavily.
Now she got a house here,
So now the brick home is here.
Okay.
The little building is over here. And then she's got the other house here, 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 and here.
She got the foundation right here.
And there's nothing there.
Oh, she ain't laid it yet. Okay.
No, there's nothing. There's raw land.
And your soccer field is.
And then so these are the two properties that, where we're at now. Well, these properties, there's a street right here, which is Jackson Avenue, which comes through, it comes through all of this back in here, a single-family residential area. That's a street, just a residential street. For her to be able to just utilize them houses as residential,
So basically,
so that she can get addresses on them residential houses, we said, okay, well, the town would be willing to, we contacted, or they actually contacted the landowner here. And the landowner said, yes, I'll sell them to you. So that's when they came to the town saying they couldn't purchase the property, but, would the town be willing to do so?
Okay.
And they negotiated or whatever, and the town said, yes, we'll buy them. The owner wouldn't sell, same person owns both lots. The owner wouldn't sell just one.
Gotcha.
So we ended up having to buy two, so the town says, well, this is already adjoins town property, which is the soccer field here. If we get this property, and if we buy these two properties, do a land swap of about that many feet back this way, give her that footage here, then she can have a driveway, or a road at some point if she wants.
And there's no way around that.
Oh yeah, they bought it. They paid $30,000 for it. So they doing her a favor on that end. They giving her land. They giving her a piece of the land to give her access to her property. So they helping her out on that sense.
Let's go look in one of them houses.
Yeah.
So is that why she called the JFG group in?
Huh?
Is that why she called the JFG group in?
That's why she called the JFG group. She called us to come down here and take a look at this. And that's what we like reporters. Raw Vision is on the set down here. We're reporters. We come down here to figure it out and see if we can help her get out the situation she's in. You guys see we were just down there talking to the building inspector for the city of Hampton. We were down there talking to them. Now I got that worked out with him. Now we're just trying to figure out how we can save this lady property. She owned all this thing outright. She don't owe a dime on this. So now we're trying to figure out how can we save this for her. But all this concrete here got to come up. All this stuff got to come up. It's a beautiful piece of property. It's a beautiful piece of property. I mean, actually,
So we got to bring the jackhammers and shit in and bust all this up?
I'm going to bring in some bulldozers.
Country cotton picking Negroes.
Hey, what?
Not the chivalry.
John Henry, y'all.
Rock
All right, well, let's go in one and see what they did.
Rock the gravel. The house is nice. He did a good job on the house.
So would you have to take all these houses down?
It depends on the city, and I'm going to explain that to you. Remember the guy told us we had to be 25 feet off the middle of the road. So right now we don't know where the middle of the road going to be. Because the road got to come in over there. So I think we okay on 25 feet off. I think we okay on 10 feet back. It's the size where I think we got to have 12 feet each side.
So you might have to take one house out.
12 feet per property line now. That's not off the east side, that's per property line.
But the property's one big old property. You ain't even split.
12 feet, huh?
They ain't even split it up, so it's just one piece of property.
There you go. So how you build these houses on property line? You only got one piece of property.
I ain't even no builder, and I know that. Yeah.
So
that's all because of the new book.
There you go. Yeah, get that new book. Yeah, go to www.johnfuller.biz and get that book.
All right, well, let's walk in one of these houses and see what it do.
My grandfather in, though, right?
He was grandfathered in, yeah, he'll let the grandfather in. But now the good thing about this, let me just tell you guys something. We had to take some of these houses and fix them up. It's already there. And if they might come in and say, well, look, we might have to remove this house. And then we might turn this house into like a clubhouse and still build it as a subdivision. It's things that we can do that we get creative that we might can do. Now, he did a good job at putting it together, but all this got to be redone. Like you put tile floors in there.
Oh, yeah. Those tile bathrooms.
Oh, this is a nice house here.
Oh, yeah.
You do a nice house here, man.
Washroom dryer in there. Yeah, two rooms around here.
Nice floor plan. It's just
It looked like a nice floor plan. Backside the kitchen. Is that supposed to be the front door?
I think that's the side door.
Look like you got a hornet's nest.
Strange sensation, hallucination, mind creation. Try to run to the sky. Strange sensation, hallucination, mind creation. Try to run to the sky.
Well, how come the builder didn't look at that subdivision to do it to do this one this way?
Keep in mind that those two lots right there, those are lots, empty lots. So therefore, when you ride back to Jesse, there's no way to get into here. You know? So this one got cabinets in over here.
Oh yeah, we got to come back and get them. Before somebody else get them, we got to save her property. That's what the JFG do. So that means we got to come in here and do some quick demolition, secure everything.
Nice houses though, man.
Way down here in Hampton.
Way down here in Hampton.
Oh, so they're basically the same style of house. Yeah. But ain't that Bilo right there?
Right, but it's not a 911 road.
No, I'm not talking about for using it, but couldn't she like go to the grocery store right there, come through there, and come in the backside? But then her actual road is on this side.
Yeah, but now this what happened.
But they don't want her to do that.
Well, no, I have no problem with that. She got to buy this road. She got to get
No,
this
I'm
road.
saying they're gonna make her fence this part off.
No, not really, not necessarily. But if something happened, this lady gets sick here, the ambulance is not gonna know about that road. The ambulance, you go on the map, like on GPS,
Right.
It don't go to that road.
It goes back
It
over
gonna
here.
go back there, right?
All right.
Because that's not a road. It don't exist.
But she can still use it though,
She
right?
can use it, yeah. As long as they don't make her block it out, they'll let her use it. Oh yeah, they living there, huh? I wouldn't be surprised if people living in there.
Yeah, they won't take the toilet, they broke.
Yeah.
I'm about to get the insurance out of it. I need to watch
I wouldn't say that that it what you got.
Oh yeah. Look, so right by the door. Now what about this one?
That's the one she want to fix up right now and move in.
Oh, she wants to move into that.
This around here is not that bad. Let's go over here and look at this. This is the one she's talking about she want to move in right now. Man, they did the roads. He did the roads and everything.
Yeah, it look like it's pretty good concrete.
I might be living here. There was some nice houses now, I ain't gonna lie.
This one probably got all the stuff. So what about that one up there? That one gotta come down? We're gonna see. Kitchen, bathroom. Man, shit, he got like 5 rooms right here. This is the main house. I'm going upstairs. See what's going on. So you gotta come in and fix all this, huh? You see cotton paint good? Hey, John.
Yeah.
They was running 2 bathrooms up here.
Oh really? She got 3 down here.
3 down there, 2 bathrooms up here. It looked like he was finna open it up. It looked like he was finna open it up.
Oh, they roll past this, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Good enough.
He was about to run it open, huh? I learned that from the book.
Yeah. He was doing it.
Uh-oh, is that some carpet and some pad left over?
Yeah, he has some nice colors in him. He went back to the ancient Egyptians.
Where did he go back to?
He went back to the ancient Egyptians. He put the columns here.
Yeah, he did. This
Through the house, in the middle of the house.
right in the doorway.
Right in the doorway.
There's like 4, 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. And you got way back here. You didn't go back here.
That's what we use. That's the garage, yeah.
This the garage? No, the garage is up there, boy. This ain't got nothing to do with the garage. This the kitchen back here.
$500,000 in this property. I mean, it's serious. She done lost a lot of money. Now she landlocked. She can't do nothing with her property. She can't do nothing with it.
But you are going to help them out.
Yeah, we're gonna do our best to come down here and try to help them. Like you say, you got the video. Went down there and talked to the city official, the mayor, and the builder, building inspector. We were down at City Hall talking to them, town hall they call it, and we're gonna see what we can do to help her. So you guys just stay tuned. We'll see what happens. Unfortunately, just like everybody, you call us too late. You know, you need to call us at the beginning of a project instead of calling us at the end of a project. But I mean,
we ain't no miracle workers.
Right.
We work miracles, but goddamn.
Yeah. So you know, you call us too late, but we're gonna do our best. We're gonna work with it. We on the scene, trying to see what we can do with this. We're gonna work. Y'all just stay tuned. Raw Vision. As we were saying, you know, that's why we're going to talk about building generational wealth. This lady here was building this house for her family. She was going to live here, and you see the other houses we were showing you, that was for her grandkids and her kids to live in on one piece of property. So she was doing the generational wealth thing. She was really trying to build it. But when you get taken by a bad builder, and he don't know what he's doing, he's not going down there checking with the city officials, it make everything snowball, make, oh, the city is doing us bad. But really, they doing her a favor by giving her that road back there. So they really trying to work with her because all the money she have put into this. But, you know, you got to be careful. Like I say, this lady here was really trying to build generational wealth. She got a house, and she was building 4 or 5 houses. So when she move on, her kids got somewhere to stay in the city of Hampton, right beside Bilo and Food Line, wherever. You know, so she was really doing the generational wealth. 3 acres of land she bought, and she put over 500,000. I really feel bad. I'm gonna see what I can do to help her and see can we get her out of this. But listen, that's why we do what we do. That's why I do what I do. That's why I teach. That's why I travel. That's why I try to help people. That's why I wrote the books to give you that bait terminology. And that's why I teach the classes. So if you don't do anything before you buy a house, just give us a call. Let us come to you. Let us help you. Really, we don't want to get you no one else. We don't want our people in this shape. We can't have our people in this shape. This is bad. This tell the story down the road and keep going further and further down the road, giving us the knowledge. Like we say, knowledge is power. I was able to go in there and talk to the building official, to the building inspector, and he knew exactly what I was saying. We talked about variances and all that, and he understood that I knew what I was talking about. He said, man, anything you can do, I'll help you. You know, so listen, man, I'm hurt that she put all this money in it, and we're going to have to start over. So, you know, it's going to cost us more money to fix this up than probably what she put into it, you know, to get it back right, you know. But anyway, we out. We're in Hampton. We're going to ride around little Hampton town and see what we can get into, and then get on back down the road back to the big city of Columbia. Right, Raw Vision, we out. Hey, we're still on the tour. You guys call it. Go to buy the book, www.johnfuller.biz. www.johnfuller.biz. To buy the book, $39.99. It's going to help you get educated about the housing industry and learn a little bit about banking, a little bit about credit, a little about buying and selling. Just get the book.
$39.99 help you save $500,000.
Huh?
I think $39.99 would help you save $500,000.
$39.99 will help you save $500,000.
That's it. Because this is over $500,000.
It's over $500,000. Oh, that right there by itself. That right there by itself. It's $200,000-$300,000 house by itself. Yes, that right there.
Yeah, but I'm talking about to fix it. I mean, to fix all this. This is way more than $500,000.
Yeah, it's gonna cost anywhere from right around from $750,000 to $700,000 to get this back right. To get it, to beautify it where it needs to be. You know, because first thing I do is demolition. You got to come here and clean all this up. You know, you're looking at
paying about
$4,000 to clean this up. No, you better get you better get some. You got a good picture of the land. Get good things on the land. Take some pictures.
Yeah, I'm gonna take pictures now.